I am Samson, son of Manoah, from the tribe of Dan. Let me tell you my story as I lived it. The fire, the fury, the blessings, and the ruin. From the very beginning, I was set apart. My mother told me the angel of the Lord appeared to her before I was born. He said I would be a Nazirite, dedicated to God from the womb. No razor would ever touch my head. No wine or strong drink would pass my lips, and I would never eat anything unclean. The angel promised I would begin to deliver Israel from the hand of the Philistines. My mother followed every word. Even in the womb, I was marked. I grew into a man of uncommon strength. The Spirit of the Lord would come upon me suddenly, like a rushing wind, and power would surge through my limbs. The first time I truly felt it was near Timnah. I saw a Philistine woman there who pleased me, and I demanded my parents arrange the marriage despite their protests. On the way to meet her family, a young lion roared against me. The spirit rushed upon me, and I tore the beast apart with my bare hands as easily as one tears a young goat. I left its carcass by the roadside. Later, when I returned for the wedding, I found bees had made honey in the lion's body. I scooped it out and ate it. Out of the eater came something to eat. Out of the strong came something sweet. They could not solve it. They pressured my wife with threats until she wept and begged me for the answer. On the seventh day, I told her, and she told them. When they gave me the solution, I knew I had been betrayed. Anger burned hot in me. I went down to Ashkelon, killed 30 Philistines, stripped them of their garments, and paid the wager with their clothes. Then I returned to my father's house in fury, leaving my wife behind. When I later went back to claim her, her father had given her to another man. Rage took me again. I caught 300 foxes, tied them tail to tail, fastened torches between the tails, and set them loose in the Philistines' grain fields, vineyards, and olive groves. Everything burned. The Philistines retaliated by burning my wife and her father alive. I swore vengeance. I struck them down with a great slaughter. Then I went and stayed in the cleft of the rock of Edom. The men of Judah came to bind me and hand me over to the Philistines to save their own skins. I made them swear they would not kill me themselves. They tied me with 2 new ropes and brought me up to Lehi. As soon as the Philistines shouted in triumph, the Spirit of the Lord came mightily upon me. The ropes became like flax burned with fire and fell from my hands. I saw a fresh jawbone of a donkey lying on the ground. I picked it up and killed 1,000 men with it that day. When it was over, I was thirsty enough to die. I cried out to the Lord, and he split open the hollow place at Lehi. Water poured out, and I drank and was revived. I named the place En-Hakkore. I judged Israel for 20 years. The Philistines feared me, yet I walked among them, sometimes even visiting their cities. One night in Gaza, I lay with a prostitute. The men of the city lay in wait to kill me at dawn, but at midnight I rose. Then came Delilah. She was a woman from the valley of Sorek, and I loved her. The lords of the Philistines went to her and offered her 1,100 pieces of silver each if she could discover the secret of my strength and how to subdue me. Night after night she pressed me, weeping and saying, "How can you say you love me when your heart is not with me? You have mocked me these 3 times and not told me wherein your great strength lies." 3 times I lied to her. I told her they must bind me with 7 fresh bowstrings, then with new ropes that had never been used, then that my hair must be woven into the web of a loom. But she wore me down with her words. Day after day she vexed my soul until I was sick of it. At last I told her everything. A razor has never come upon my head, for I have been a Nazirite to God from my mother's womb. If I am shaved, then my strength will leave me, and I shall become weak and be like any other man. While I slept on her knees, she called a man to shave off the 7 locks of my hair. My strength departed. She cried out, "The Philistines are upon you, Samson!" I awoke and thought I would shake myself free as before, but I did not know that the Lord had left me. The Philistines seized me, gouged out my eyes, bound me with bronze fetters, and set me to grinding grain in the prison at Gaza. My hair began to grow again while I sat in darkness. One day, the lords of the Philistines gathered to offer a great sacrifice to their god Dagon and to rejoice over my capture. They brought me out to entertain them in the temple. I was placed between the two central pillars that supported the house. The temple was full, 3,000 men and women on the roof and inside, mocking me, their blind enemy. Let me feel the pillars on which the house rests, that I may lean against them. O Lord God, remember me, I pray thee, and strengthen me only this once. O God, that I may be avenged of the Philistines for my 2 eyes. The Spirit came upon me one final time. I bowed with all my might and cried, "Let me die with the Philistines!" The pillars cracked and gave way. The temple crashed down upon the lords and all the people who were in it. Those I killed in my death were more than those I had killed in my life. They buried me in the tomb of Manoah, my father, between Zorah and Eshtaol. I had judged Israel 20 years, and though I often followed my own eyes and my own desires, the Lord used even my failings to trouble the Philistines and deliver his people. That is my story. Strength given, strength wasted, and strength restored in the end for one final act of judgment.